Bhranti Darshan. Bhranti Darshan is hallucination. You imagine you are somebody very special. Suddenly you imagine you are superstar or whatever. This is a problem with many people. Many seekers, they practice something and they get some visions and they get caught up in that vision so much. Because that visions are not completely false and they are not completely true. They are a mixture of some truth and some false. So people try to hold on to this. Many cults have happened in this part of the world just because of this Bhranti Darshan. They had never understood these obstacles that would come in the path of yoga. This is called Yogamaya. Yogamaya is a vision would come and give you some message. Oh, it will be intuitive message, You are sitting and meditating and a message will come. Oh, yes, go and open the door. Somebody is waiting for you. And you go and you see, yeah, really somebody was waiting. And you get all excited. Oh, see, no, inside voice came. Jesus told me do that. Okay, I did it. And next day, it will happen. Third time, it will happen. Fourth time, it will happen. Fifth time, but because you are not completely hollow and empty, then there are residues or traces of your desires and hatreds and fears. Those things will come up in that form, and through Jesus, through Panditji, through somebody else, it will give you those ideas in the mind. And then you suffer. Do you see what I'm saying? It happened to one of our devotee, and that person had a vision. Almost every vision was right. So once the vision came, don't take your husband to a doctor. He will be cured without going to a doctor. And she simply said, all right, because she was already afraid of going to a doctor and averse to allopathic medicine. And in the meditation, she found that, oh, this thing coming up. And she said, no, I am not going to the doctor. So sugar went up, and he lost both his eyes. And then the person became so angry. Why my inner voice said this thing to me, has deceived me? Was not proper understanding, lack of understanding. 80% of things were right, because 80% there was more purity, and there was one's own fear, craving, and those things were there still. And when those things came as those thought or intuitive thought, and they went on it, and it didn't give a very pleasant result back. This is an obstruction. That's why don't gallop on these horses of delusions. Bhranti Darshana. I said Bhranti Darshan. Many people get caught up in it.